How's it going, guys and girls? Welcome back to another video. Be you, be unique, and welcome back. Welcome back. We are back with another video here today. And today we're talking about John Cena. Yes, I have to talk about it. I have to mention it. I saw the highlight show for WrestleMania, and John Cena beat Cody Rhodes. Look, let me be honest with you. It's predictable. The whole storyline is predictable. The outcome of this storyline is very predictable. I have no doubts in my mind that John Cena is going to lose the WWE Championship and is going to turn back to the good guy when it's all said and done. Now, but before we go into that, like and subscribe as always, and of course comment below your thoughts on John Cena becoming the record-breaking champion. And of course, now we're going to start with the points. We're going to start with the factual points. John Cena becomes the record-breaking, is it 17-time WWE champion. Michael Cole quoted in the commentary as saying he's now officially the greatest of all time. Undisputed greatest of all time as he beats Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. Look, here's my honest take on it. Here's my honest take on this. The result was predictable. Predictable for two reasons, right? It's probably this has got to be the most predictable period in WWE history that I can recall since being, well, not a fan of WWE, but since watching WWE, since understanding WWE. This has got to be one of the most predictable storylines I've ever seen. And the first reason we knew, or I knew, that John Cena was going to win the WWE Championship off Cody Rhodes was simply because we know John Cena's retiring very, very shortly. You know, John Cena, this is his final year in the WWE, so they're going to want to send him off with a bang. So that's the first reason. He's retiring. They're going to want to give him the perfect send-off. Number two, the second reason is the fact that it's, for him to win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania would have been his record-breaking 17th world title. Now, some people might actually say, well, you know, because he's turned heel, it wasn't so obvious he was going to win, but I thought it was particularly obvious that John Cena was going to win for that reason, because he wants to break that all-time record. They're going to want to send off John Cena, like I said, on an ultimate bang at the ultimate spectacle WrestleMania itself. And look, John Cena winning that, once the match was announced, once John Cena won that Elimination Chamber, I knew for a fact that John Cena was going to win at WrestleMania. I knew it. And yes, I gave reasons in a previous video as to why perhaps John Cena wouldn't win it. Or, you know, perhaps reasons why you could probably find an angle as to why the fact that John Cena is the heel may actually influence WWE's decision to let him win at WrestleMania. But ultimately, I knew this was going to happen. And I honestly said as well, I said to a friend quite recently, following John Cena's victory at WrestleMania, I said, I guarantee you on the follow-up episode of Monday Night Raw, someone else is going to come out there as a challenger. And it was Randy Orton. Randy Orton obviously RKO's John Cena from out of nowhere. And John Cena is pretending to be unconscious on the mat. And I knew it. I knew it. I had an honest, deep feeling, a deep-rooted feeling that somebody else was going to come out and challenge John Cena. If it wasn't Cody Rhodes, you know, demanding his rematch, it was going to be Randy Orton. Because Randy Orton's been on the scene for a while. Randy Orton also has left a marvellous legacy. And he's actually been... There's been a lot of talk recently, obviously, prior to that episode of Monday Night Raw about Randy Orton challenging for the WWE Championship again. So Randy Orton actually being the one to RKO John Cena on Monday Night Raw was not a surprise to me. And I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'll tell you exactly what is going to happen. Now, I've gone through the fact that John Cena's got an amazing legacy, the fact that WWE were always going to let him win at WrestleMania for the fact that it's a record-breaking title. Yes, there's other opportunities. There's going to be other pay-per-views down the line, but obviously none bigger than WrestleMania. So on his final year, let's have John Cena win the WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes at the biggest event of them all. It makes more sense when John Cena is like this icon of the WWE to do it that way. But like I said, Randy Orton is now going to be challenging, well, it seems Randy Orton is going to be challenging John Cena. There's going to be episodes of Monday Night Raw coming up. There's going to be episodes of Friday Night SmackDown. You know, it's all going to be up in the air. There's going to be all this kind of like hype now and build up to what seemingly looks like a Randy Orton-John Cena rivalry in the near future. And I'll tell you what's going to happen. I can break it down. Literally, this is honestly, come back to me after this video, or come back to me when all this is said and done. And honestly, comment on this video and say, you know, yes, that you were right or you were wrong or whatever it may be. But I am certain I'm going to be right. Honestly, John Cena, there's someone drilling outside. If you can hear that, I do apologise. I feel like knocking them out, but I'm not going to do that because I could get in trouble. But I can honestly pretty much guarantee you what is going to happen. John Cena is going to... Because John Cena, there's all this talk, isn't there, first and foremost, of John Cena retiring with the WWE Championship, taking the WWE Championship with him as he retires. We know that's not going to happen. There's certain people who actually think that is going to happen. I mean, what the fuck are you on? Are you on some kind of hard-ass drug? Because there's There is no way that's happening. I don't know what I even just chucked on the floor. But look, there's no way that's happening. It's going to be a case of John Cena and Randy Orton's. Look, they might even have more than one match. You know, it's going to be a case of John Cena. He keeps the WWE Championship basically until he ends up getting close to that retirement point, and then there's going to be a pay-per-view event where John Cena loses it. And to top it all off, John Cena is going to do a 360 turn, and he's going to flip from being a heel character back to being the good guy. Because there is no way, the WWE, there is no way the CCOs of WWE or, you know, Triple H and his team are going to let John Cena retire from the WWE as a villain. It's never going to happen. This has got to be the most predictable period in WWE history as far as I'm concerned. Now, John Cena, we've seen John Cena for many years. He has inspired many, you know, he's a great... He's kind of like the man who carries that positive message for kids and stuff like that. You know, he basically has that kind of be real kind of message, doesn't he? You know, rise above hate and all this stuff. And it's all changed. He's obviously gone heel. Like I said in my previous video about WWE and John Cena, this heel turn came at such a pointless time. I don't really understand it. Why WWE have now made John Cena a heel character at this point in his career after all those years is so stupid for me, honestly. It's my honest opinion. I know some people won't agree with it. I know some people in the comments in the previous video actually don't agree with it. But for me, it's a pointless choice. Why would you literally have one of your main WWE superstars who's been literally a pioneer for the good guys for literally a few decades turn into this at the final moments of his career to become an arsehole? I don't understand it. It's a very, very strange choice, but obviously it's what they went for. It's what they felt was needed, or Triple H was to be quoted as saying best for business or whatnot. I'm not necessarily sure it is, but at this point we know how this is going to end. John Cena, there's no way John Cena retires as a heel. It's not going to happen, and he's definitely not going to retire with the WWE Championship across his shoulder. It's never going to happen. And for people that think John Cena will literally leave WWE as champion, it's not going to happen. I cannot see that happening. There is literally 99% chance. For me, there is 99% chance that John Cena loses to what seemingly looks like a Randy Orton rivalry now. And he's going to lose that title to Randy Orton in a pay-per-view match in the future. Cody Rhodes may well come back into the mix, you know. There may well be a triple threat between Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton and John Cena, which I imagine some people would like to see. But no matter how, no matter what, no matter how we spin this, John Cena loses the WWE Championship at some point, because there's no way John Cena retires with that belt. Randy Orton, for me, is going to be the next WWE Champion, and that belt will be taken from John Cena, because Randy Orton, in my view, is going to beat John Cena, because that's the rivalry that it seems that is the rivalry that WWE are going with right now. But what I will say is, like I said in my previous video, it's such a mistake for John Cena to go out this way. It is such a mistake for John Cena to go out this way. They didn't need to do it. They didn't need to turn John Cena into this. The whole John Cena turning against the fans thing as well, which I've seen on so many... There were so many episodes of Monday Night Raw and a few episodes of Friday Night SmackDown, you know, prior to WrestleMania 41. I think it says 41, isn't it? I hope I'm getting this right. That John Cena was turning on the fans and saying, "Oh, the fans have never cared about him, so he doesn't care about them." There has been enormous support for John Cena. I'm not a massive wrestling fan, but there has been enormous support for John Cena. You know, John Cena, the kids, the adults, everyone. It's almost been like a big family of support for John Cena over the years. Yes, there's going to be people who hate. There's going to be people that dislike him. You can be the nicest guy in the world. Somebody will find a reason to hate you. It's just the way of life. But John Cena, by large, has been so supported. So for the fact that WWE went with this, the fact that John Cena feels like he's been targeted or been, you know, disrespected by WWE, that doesn't make any sense either. That is honestly so stupid. Yes, John Cena, when he was back in the day when he first started in the WWE, he did get a lot of hate. But since he's become this kind of rise above hate and this kind of pioneer for the good guys, he's not been hated. Yes, there's going to be a small section of people, a small percentage that hate him. But that's life. But by and large, I know it's all scripted. I'm not trying to say that it's all real, you know, it's all real life and that John Cena hasn't been told to do all this shit, because I know John Cena has been told to actually act like an arsehole. It's not him personally. It's not who he is. He's not randomly woke up one day and thought, fuck the world. He basically has been told by the WWE to act this way. I understand wrestling's fake in that way and it's scripted. But it's such poor writing, and I have a fear that John Cena is going to be written out of the WWE in a way that's going to taint his legacy, and that for me is a big concern. But what do you guys and girls think? Honestly, like and subscribe, as I always say. Have your say on this, because I really want to know what everyone's opinions are on this. John Cena, have WWE, like I said in my previous video, is this going to take the legacy of John Cena? Because I didn't think it's the move they needed to make. And for me, the most predictable thing in the world is that John Cena is going to lose a WWE Championship at some point before he retires and then do a 360 turn and return to being a good guy. Because there's no way they let John Cena retire as an asshole villain. It's never going to happen in a million years. John Cena will apologise to the fans before he retires and say, I was wrong and all this stuff. It's guaranteed because he's too much of a long-serving legend. He's basically, like I said, he's been a pioneer for the good guys for so many years. He's been an inspiration to many, and there's no way they let him go out of the WWE having all that been destroyed. It's not going to happen. So there is going to be a twist with John Cena's character somewhere down the line, and he's going to lose the championship, as I've said. Give me your thoughts. Put in the comments below what you think. Like I said, like and subscribe and comment. Subscribe. I want to see every single person who watches this video put that subscribe button to the work. I want to see it. Anyway, guys and girls, thank you ever so much for watching this video. Like I said, give me your thoughts. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? And I will see you for another exciting, interesting video in the upcoming week or so. Take care of yourself. And remember, be you, be unique. See you soon.